Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a soft glam look. I went into my stash and just picked out some new and old products that I just felt like playing in today, and that's what we're gonna do. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. I hope you enjoyed with your family and friends, ate amazing food, had a drama-free, just a pleasant time with your family and friends. I'm also very thankful for you guys for subscribing and just interacting with me, and especially those few of you that always comment, always like, and just always really show me support. It just makes my day, so I'm very thankful for you guys, and I hope you guys had the best Thanksgiving. Let's jump into this makeup look. I have no idea what direction I'm going. I just know I'm going for soft glam, which in itself is going to be a little bit of a challenge for me because I can be very heavy-handed with my makeup. So I'm excited to see if I can do this. And I haven't used my Maybelline Grippy primer in a while. It's kind of empty because it's spilled out on me, but we're gonna go in with some of this. Guys, I am ready for Christmas time. Been ready. Whenever it hits November 1st, I'm like, all right, it's time for Christmas. I know we have to get through Thanksgiving first, but in my mind, it's time for Christmas. And this year, November 1st, my family and I started celebrating Christmas. We started watching Christmas movies, listening to Christmas music, because I feel like 1 month is really not enough. And who said you have to celebrate after Thanksgiving? I mean, you can start before, which is what we did. And so I'm like right in the middle of my celebrations. All right, I already got my holiday. My nails are red because I was feeling the festive vibe. And I actually having some Christmas earrings. I don't know if you can tell, but these are like gold ribbons. So cute. Got them from TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has some really cute Christmas stuff. I got some sweaters. I got some Christmas headbands. I got Christmas earrings. I got Christmas slippers. Listen. Now we're gonna go into foundation, and I'm going to be mixing my two favorite foundations, which are the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation in Marquises and the Nars Soft Glow Sheer Glow Foundation in the shade Marquises. Oh, I thought I had different shades, but I'm gonna mix these two together. This is gonna give me a matte finish. This is gonna be more luminous and glowy. So the mixture will give me a nice balance. Because I'm going for a soft glam look, I don't want too heavy of a foundation application. So to help with that, I'm gonna conceal my problem areas first with some concealer. I'm using my Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. All right, I'm using a lot of Nars. This isn't a full face of Nars, I promise, but I'm gonna just conceal like some of the dark spots so the foundation doesn't have to work as hard. And this one is in the shade Amande. This is the one I typically use for underneath of my brows. It is very close to my skin tone. It's not exact, but very close. I'm okay with using it. See, it's a little light on my forehead. I'm taking my Hourglass concealer brush and just going to lightly press over it. I just want it to, I'm not blending it in completely because I don't need to, and I want the coverage to stay there. So I'm just buffing out the edges and everything. Now I'm going in with foundation, like I said, wanting to use a very small amount. This brush is so soft. And this is the Marc Jacobs, the Face One brush. Had these brushes for like 2 years. I have another one. Yeah, I love these brushes. So back in the day, I bought 2 of them just to make sure I had another. And I'm so happy I did because, as you know, we don't have Marc Jacobs Beauty anymore, which is very sad because they had excellent brushes. Like the quality, I mean, I still have it all these years later. These brushes are probably 6 to 7 years old. Actually, they are like over that. Maybe like 7 or 8 years old. This is what the skin is looking like. I can definitely see my skin through it. I used about half of the foundation that I pumped out, and I'm not gonna go in anymore because, like I said, I'm going for soft glam. And I think, in my opinion, soft glam, you can still see a bit of your skin. Everything isn't super covered. Now I'm gonna try a little technique or a trick that I saw on YouTube. Now I want my eyebrows to also be soft, and because they are micro bladed, the front is just what it is. Like, I can't soften it anymore because it's a tattoo. So what I'm gonna do is put some concealer or put some foundation on top of it so that I can soften it up when I'm ready to do my brows. You see, like, it's just very, very intense. You can see the difference between this one and this one now. Perfect. So now when it's time for me to do my brows, I can use a lighter color on the inner corner just to keep it very soft. Now for bronzer, I'm going to use my Benefit Hoola Wave bronzer in the shade Deep. I'm taking my MAC 130 stippling brush to apply. I don't know if this is the right kind of brush for this. I'm having a hard time finding the right brush to apply this with, because I think I said the same thing in that video. I think I want to change brushes. I'm just gonna diffuse this using my foundation brush. Now we're gonna go into concealer. I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever HD Skin Full Cover Concealer. And this one is in the shade 3N54. This is my Morphe M441, starting with the edges. I'm just gonna take what I take from the edges and apply it to the other areas that I want to conceal or highlight. This is such a great concealer, and I think this shade is the perfect shade because it's not too bright, but it also isn't extremely close to my skin tone, so I can get that subtle but effective highlight. Definitely one of my favorites. Taking my foundation brush to just hit the edges of the concealer. I'm not gonna do too much, but I'm gonna take my puff and just lightly press it in just to make sure it is not sitting on top of my skin and it's actually pressed in. Okay. Not too much because I wanted the brush to do the blending, but that looks pretty good. But I'm gonna put a little tiny smidget more, just because I just need that extra coverage right here where I feel like I'm seeing a little bit of my, it's not really dark circles, but I'm seeing something, some kind of shadow or something. So I'm just gonna press this in just to build that up. But how was you guys? Is Thanksgiving? Did you cook? Or did you just go over to families and they cooked and you just brought the desserts, the utensils, or drinks? What did you guys do? And if you did cook, what was your favorite dish that you cooked this year? Like, what was the dish that was like, ooh, I put my foot in this? Tell me down in the comments. I will tell you mine. I made a candied yams that, honey, I surprised myself. And it was absolutely easy to make. I followed this recipe on YouTube actually, and it was the easiest candied yam recipe, and it was so good. Like, when I tasted that at the table when we sat down to eat, I was like, I made this? It's given old Southern grandma made it. All right, I'm gonna use my Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks blush stick in the shade Bichette. All right, I'm taking my BK Beauty 113 brush to go over the blush stick. I don't like to just go in with my blush sticks because I feel like it picks up the product. Ooh, this is a pretty color. Pretty color. Very pigmented. Ooh. I guess because the last color that I used was a baby pink. And so while it was pigmented, the color was just a little muted. But this is a beautiful color. I'm going on top of this with like a baby pink, so I think it's okay that it is pretty pigmented. And once I powder my under eyes, it will settle down. All right, that looks pretty good. I hope we're still in the soft glam territory here. Just gonna blend, get out any harshness, soften everything. Okay, now I'm going to set my under eyes. I'm using my One Size Ultra Pink loose setting powder because the look is gonna be pink today. I'm gonna use a brush. Again, this is for the soft glam effect. I'm just gonna lightly press this in underneath the eye. As much as I would love to, I'm not gonna bake today because I feel like that's too heavy, too much powder under the eye for a soft glam look. I'm gonna set all over my face with a lighter type of powder. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan. I'm not going for like coverage or anything. This is just to set it so I don't have a lot of shiny areas. Now I'm gonna do my brows. I have these NYX Lift and Snatch brow tint pens. I have the shades Ash Brown and Caramel. Caramel is the lighter of the two. So I'm gonna start with Ash Brown in the middle of the brow toward the end, and then I'll take Caramel toward the front. So only where I see missing hairs and it's not as full am I gonna be putting this. I'm happy with that. It's not too crazy. And I'm gonna use Caramel. This is the lighter color of the two, just to go toward the front of the brow. I don't think I'm gonna clean up underneath. Just gonna keep it like this, nothing too harsh. Now for my eyeshadow, we're gonna go into the OG, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. If you still have yours, let me know down in the comments. Do y'all remember this? Oh my gosh, if you have it, go pull it out, make some looks out of it. Don't let them get stale, okay? Because these are still really good. I'm gonna go into the shade Pinker, which is this like mauve shade. And this is my Morphe E22 brush. And I'm taking this along my crease. And I don't want too much definition on my crease because the whole point is to make this soft, but I do need to carve I just need my crease to be somewhat defined because I have such little eyes. It'll make my eyes appear a little bit bigger if I do it that way. This is still such a great palette. And I don't want to like forget about it. You know, we got to go into our stash, guys, and use up our stuff. All right, I think I'm going to stop here because I don't want to overdo it. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Supreme, which is a baby pink. And I'm going to put that all over my lid using the same fluffy brush. I'm not doing a shimmer today, am I? I don't know. I don't think so. Just gonna build on that pink a little bit because I want the pink to really show. So I'm pressing in on this go around. All right, y'all, so this is my eyes done, which gave me some problems. Ugh, it was so annoying trying to put these lashes on. I'm gonna go into my Valentino blush. I got another color. I'll put the name down in the description because I don't see it here. It just says 02, but I'll have it down there for you. And I'm gonna go in with my Dress Up brush and I'm gonna take off all of this. I wanna go in very, very lightly with this. Pretty. I'm gonna stop there with this one because we're gonna go in with some more. I'm gonna go in with my Haus Labs in Dragon Fruit Daze. And this is a lighter pink. I'm going with my Makeup Forever setting powder, but I'm going very lightly with. I'm gonna go back in again with Dragon Fruit Daze. Just cause I'm not, you see, I get too happy with my blush. It is what it is. I'm a blush queen. I love heavy blush. And this is my BK Beauty 104. This is what I've been using to apply my powder. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray because I'm gonna go in on top of that with either Danessa Myricks or Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, I used my Makeup Mario Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in the shade Dark Chocolate to line my lips. I didn't make the line super crisp. Try to diffuse it a little bit. Then I'm gonna go inside of that with MAC Dark Red just to add some softness. This is the LYS Higher Standard Cream Glow Blush Stick in the shade Elite. And I wanted to try this out today on the cheeks. Taking my Real Techniques 402 brush. And I'm just gonna press it on the highest points. This is like a blush slash highlighter. Ooh, that is pretty. But it's not very intense as a highlighter. You know, it also has the color for a blush. Very nice. I have another shade of the YSL Loveshine Plumping Lip Oil. Okay, I have two of them. So you saw me in my last video, I used Honeymoon, which is this one here. But then I also grabbed this one, which is Sparkling Dream. Let's try Sparkling Dream, just because I have not tried it. Okay. It's pretty subtle. I just love the way it plumps and the level of shine you get. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed creating this look with me today. And if you don't think it's soft glam, please tell me why you think that. Was it the brows? Was it the lips? Was it the lashes? But regardless of what type of glam it is, I still love the way the look came out. It is a very pretty pink, sort of subtle kind of look, and I like that. Overall, I love it. I think it came out really, really cute. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.